everyone, Becky Launder with myconsultanttraining.com, one of your leaders with Usborne Books More, and I am going to walk you through OrderPro. So OrderPro is the system that you are going to use for a couple different things. You will use this when you're closing out a hostess's party, when you're placing a book fair order, when you're redeeming a book buck, or when you're ordering supplies. So we're going to kind of go over the basics of OrderPro. It's also referred to sometimes as OPOL, just in case you see that acronym, OPOL. So this is what it looks like when you log into OrderPro. If you are a new consultant, you likely do not have any orders in this section. It will be blank. These are currently pending orders that I have. And then I also have a section here for completed orders. This lists all the orders that I've done in the past. So let's just go ahead and get started with a new order. And I will give you a quick rundown on how to do that. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to enter your hostess's name. So my information is in there. You most likely will not check that your hostess is tax exempt. If you live in a state that provides tax exempt status to a 501c3, then you can enter their tax exempt ID and upload that certificate. That is going to be if you're doing a book fair. Right down here is very important. You are going to choose whether or not you're going to ship it to the consultant, which would be you, or the hostess or organization. So let's just have this one shipped to me. And the delivery type, you're going to probably leave as standard. Unless you live near Tulsa and you're going to pick it up, or you want to wait a very long time for media mail, you're going to click standard. So this is shipping to my address. So this is step 1. So you can navigate your steps right here. We have previous step and next step, or you can skip ahead and go to a step. There's 6 steps in the process. So we're just going to go ahead and go to our next step. And we're going to name this order. So I just want to remember that this is going to be Becky's Valentine's orders. And this is just kind of for your internal reference. Let's just start with a home party, which is what you're going to be doing the most of. So you have that as your order type. You'll leave that PO there. You'll leave that party date there. You most likely want to take advantage of the bonus party books and the monthly hostess special. So hopefully you have a booking attached to your party. So you're going to check that box and you're going to enter your hostess's name. Let's just say that Renee is booking a party with me. And we've set that party date for 3/1/17. All right, step 2 is complete. We're going to head over to step number 3. Step 3 is where you are going to select your books. And if you've done an online party and you have an e-show, you're going to click right here, Combine e-show. This is very important. So OrderPro recognizes all of those online orders that you have. Let's just go ahead and select the party that I have open right here. So it's $234. Remember, when you're in your incentive period, $250 is the minimum to get those double rewards plus a booking. So there's a couple tricks to get us there. Let's just pretend that I am in my incentive period, and you can see up here it updated total retail sales for $234, which includes my e-show. So we need like another $15. So this first section here is full retail. We have a bunch of different categories. Let's just say that we want to pay full price. Our hostess wants to pay full price for a couple more books in order to get us over $250. Let's say she really loves Tale of Two Beasts, and we'll select 2 of those and add them. When you click add, they are going to update down below under your selected items. We have 2 Tale of Two Beasts, $12.99 each. You can always update that if you want to change the quantity, or you can delete that. So our total selected for full retail is now about $26, bringing our total retail sales to $260 for this party. So there's a couple different ways to search for books. I typically usually leave it at, we're looking for a title And rather than starts with, I usually do contains. So if I was looking for, let's just say I was looking for, can I join your club? You can just type in can I, and it will come up right here. You can also just type in join, and it should contain that word. So it shows up right here, $12.99. You can add it below. So for fun, let's just add that one also. So remember, we're still in the full retail category. You can see our total sales have updated to $273, and my commission here is only showing $974. That is because the commission from your e-show is going to stay separate. I'm making $974 based on the $38.97 I have at full retail. Just completely ignore the section here on net sales. This was the old way things were calculated. It's just going to confuse you, so don't even worry about that. And you can see we have 3 books selected. So let's go ahead and get our free books. We are going to go down here and select our free host rewards. And when we select our free host rewards, since our party is $273 in total sales, we have $40 available to spend. So let's say that we really love our Sticker Dolly dress-up books. So we want to get 4 of those. We'll add each of these historical Sticker Dolly dress-up books. It takes a second for it to populate below, so make sure you give it a little bit of time. And you can see now, as I added those 4, my total selected for free books is $39.96. I had a $40 allowance, which leaves me 4 cents. This is a perfect way to do this because you really don't want an overage in this category. See, if you add another book, let's add an $8.99 book. Now you have an overage, which is noted by the parentheses, of $8.95, which is going to add to your total. So to get the best bang for your buck for your hostess, you want to try to get as exact to your allowance as possible. So let's just go ahead and delete that one. We're perfect at $39.96. All right, let's head over and get our half price host rewards. And let's just pick out some paper planes. Everyone likes some paper plane books. So we have $50 available in our half price books. So let's go ahead and add, let's add 3 of the 200 planes. That leaves $803. I'm good at this. So we'll add a $7.99 book. We're at $49.96 out of our $50, also leaving 4 cents remaining. So we're perfect on our half price rewards. We'll leave it at that. We can hop over here to customer specials. So customer specials are only available if your customer or your hostess spends more than $40 in full retail. So let's go back and double check. We did not make that. We were at $38.97. But just for fun, let's add a $4.99 book. So now we have $43.96 in our full retail. So when we head over to customer specials, it should allow me to pick out 1. You can see here, specials remaining, 1. Secrets of the Apple Tree is our special right now for $8.99. We're going to go ahead and add that to the order. And now we are going to finish up with our party bonus books. So this is a $50 allowance, so we can pick out the $50 worth of books that we want there. We really like busy books at our house, and I know that those are $24.99. So let's do a busy bug and a busy car. Perfect. We have 2 cents remaining, so that's a really good number to be at. You may have some other types of rewards here in this drop-down menu. So of course, we talked about the free books, we talked about half price, the customer specials. Promotional items and supplies are kind of in the same category. This is where you could add on a planner, you could add in bags or a banner, any kind of supplies that you need. If your order is shipping to you, of course, you wouldn't want to ship those kinds of things to your hostess. When you need to cash in your book box, you'll also do that here in OrderPro, and you can watch a separate training on how to do that. And then if you've promoted Express to Success or got a home office challenge or write your own success story, all of those rewards are going to show up here in this selection as well. All right, I think we finished step 3. Let's head over to step 4. Step 4 is going to give us an order summary. And I've got to admit, you guys, this screen can be very confusing. I highly recommend you do not share it with your hostess. But if you're trying to get kind of a rundown of how the totals worked out, my favorite section to look at here is going to be at step 8. So this is going to give you your total sales. So we have $97 worth of books that our hostess is paying for. So what that's going to include are the party bonus books at 65% off. That's going to include the half-price books and anything that was entered in full retail, like our customer special. That is the total there. Shipping and handling is going to be $15.43 for this order, which is 8% of the total books that they're receiving. Okay, so they're going to pay shipping even on their free books. I always explain this to my hostesses ahead of time so they're not surprises, that we do have to pay for the books to get to them, so expect to pay their shipping and expect to pay tax as well. So when you total up step 8, you have 97 for your total sales, 15 for your shipping, 8 for your tax, a grand total of $120.40 due for your hostess rewards. And you can see that down there. So we will head over now to step number 5. And in step number 5, we are going to enter our payment information. So this is where, if you needed to, you could apply multiple payments to your order. You can add a new customer payment here. There'll be a pop-up that comes up where you can enter the details of their payment information. If you were at a home party and you wrote down credit card information, this would be the place to enter it. You enter that amount, the payment type, the name, the card number, expiration, billing zip, and the last 3 digits on the back of the card. And you can add that payment. And then you can complete your payment here with your information. So our very last step is going to be step 6. That's going to be our final review, where it makes sure that we did everything that we were supposed to do. If we were going to review this order right now, it's going to tell me I forgot to put my payment information in. But for you, you will have already entered that, and it will confirm your order, and it will give you an order number. Now, one thing about Hostess Rewards is that you will see your order number show up in the back office and tracking will become available, but you do not receive an order confirmation. So the best way to take a look and make sure that everything went through as it should is to look under your completed orders and make sure that it's listed there as a completed order. One thing that you can do is when you select that order, in case you want to print it out, you can go up here and click print, and it creates a nice PDF of the books that were selected associated with that order. So you can see here that this was a past order that I did, and it has the books that we ordered, the total amount, a summary. This is that really confusing step that I told you to probably not pass on to your customers, but that first sheet there is really helpful of the books that I ordered. And then here, this is the book fair, so these are my free books also. So if you're just trying to look for a list of what you ordered, that's a really nice way to do it. All right, OrderPro takes a little bit of practice, but with anything, you will be doing this so easily after your first couple of orders. Don't hesitate to ask your team leader or your sponsor for help with OrderPro, and you'll be in good shape and get those Hostess rewards ordered. All right, enjoy.